Alrighty.
Dude, I thought of a new name for this podcast stream thing.
Yeah, what's
It'll
that?
be called The Incriminator.
The Incriminator.
Mm-hmm. The Incriminator, because it's like once you and I are like trying to lead like normal adult lives in like 5 to 10 years, this shit will still be floating around on the internet, and it'll be shit about like us talking about like dildos and you know
The
like,
dragon dildo.
dragon dildos and like Trump and whatever and yeah.
You know, the incriminating stuff, the stories that I've had ready, but we don't end up talking about. Like where I'm like, okay, that's the thing though. A lot of the incriminating shit I did when I was under 18.
Right, so you're fine.
So I'm good.
No, yeah. I guess I don't mean like actually incriminating, like from a legal standpoint. I mean like socially incriminating, like you're canceled. Cancel Garrett.
Yeah, exactly.
Cancel him. You know, like so the social judgment type of shit.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Definitely, but I don't give a shit about that. And that's the thing is like that's the point of this is that you're honest.
Yeah.
So what do you got to hide? Nothing.
It's true. It's freeing. It feels good.
Which reminds me, dude, there's just some stories I got to go on about, but let's go a different direction because you were telling me about your music class.
Yep. So I'm in a contemporary singing class at PCC, Portland Community College, and it's basically a class where the main thing is you like work on a cover song or an original song, you work on it and practice on it, and then you perform it for the class. And this is like probably the third one I've been in, and the other ones have been fun, but they've just been getting cringier and cringier with the fucking insane clown posse of folks that is in my class, my peers. And today I had a particularly...
Which, hold on. So that reminds me is like, they always want more money for the arts, or they'll be like, it's never supported because it's all a bunch of fucking weirdos who want to do that anyway.
Yeah.
And it's a very small portion of people. And weirdos like you who are...
Dude, weirdos like me, and I'm not even trying to say I'm not weird, but compared to the other people in this class, I am so normal. I'm so like milk toast, like fucking white bread normal. And I'm weird. I'm a weird guy. And so... And a lot of these people are nice, you know, and they're friendly and they want to talk to you and everything. But there's just something about this class. Yeah, I put cream in that bitch, dude. I put cream in it. Cream? What are you going to do? You going to drink it still?
Who do you think I am?
Are you cheersing me right now?
Cheersing you, and I'm also showing them how much cream you put in.
Fuck, dude.
What, dude?
You're just like tilting it over the keyboard and shit. That was so precarious. Why did you take the top off?
Because I wanted to see what you put in it. Because I could smell the amount of cream you put in.
Dude,
I was like, Jesus
some cream,
Christ.
dude.
I need some cream.
You need some cream.
The last thing I need is cream.
Dude, your body needs some milk. Give this boy some milk, dude.
God damn it.
Get this boy some milk.
Was it almond, soy, fucking...
No, dude, no. It's
replacement,
fucking,
too?
It's fucking like whole milk, like heavy cream.
Oh, okay, good.
So, anyway, I've been having a hard time taking this class seriously because it's a bit of a clown show. It's 3 hours long, first of all, every Friday. And I would say an hour and a half at least is spent just kind of like warming up, stretching, like talking, like let's talk. What are you listening to? Like, what's your favorite song?
Just a bunch of bullshit.
A bunch of bullshit, dude. And I'm trying to take it seriously. Like I want to be a better singer. I want to learn about the techniques to not hurt my throat and everything. And there's like a few of those, you know, but then it goes off into, just because there's so many weird and you know, like, just I sound like a dick, but just fucking amateur, not serious people in the class, like this is their first time ever singing a tune or whatever, that it's hard to take seriously.
And this isn't your first rodeo.
No.
I've seen you play with 10 different fucking bands, different genres of music, where you are you'll play guitar and sing, or you'll just sing, which is probably, you know, that, I mean, dude, I couldn't do that shit. That'd be tough. You'd have to be so confident. And I can tell, like, some of those bands, like, what was it called? Mysterionics or something like that?
Yeah, Mysterionics.
Yeah. When you were basically doing the lead singer role. And it's funny to me, like, I was like, oh, he doesn't even have a guitar. I thought he did something else in this band, but I'm like, oh no, he's just doing
just singing.
So you have had a lot of experience with that. So to be joining a fucking performance 101 class with these hooligans
right.
must be something else. And it's funny because you are more normal than these people, but but in the grand scheme of things, you're fucking weird because you're in a metal band.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He's just weird. You can just tell. But no, you're fine.
Hey.
But these people are something else. You got the girl with the who thinks she's a fairy.
Right. We've talked a little bit about it on this podcast before. There's a girl who identifies as a fae. So she wants to be called, she thinks she's a fairy. She believes in magic. I can see her casting her spells in her mind at people. She'll just be like, yeah, dude. Yeah.
No, dude.
She'll have that fucking look where it's like, I know, I'm channeling the spirits at you right now. You don't even know.
I'm changing the frequencies of your existence.
Yeah. And she dresses in like all, purple flowy gowns and has rainbow hair and big old stripper.
It's warning signs. It's perfect.
It is.
That way they're mentally ill and you stay away from them.
And she's hot, dude. That's the thing. That's the other thing about it. She is hot. And it's unfortunate. I always think about it.
Her dad probably thought she was hot too. That's why she's so emotionally fucked up. Yeah. So
and then there's
you had a performance day. Is this like the final?
It's like the midterm.
The midterm.
Because there's another one at the end of the term. So this is like the midterm, and everyone's been getting ready. Everyone was all done up wearing suits and dresses and makeup and shit like that. And I fucking roll in like hungover. And
an hour late
because, okay, granted, I knew that there was going to be at least an hour of just like setup and like prep and like, is everybody ready for their performance, their big day of playing to 12 other people in their class, And I just wanted to skip all that, dude. It just makes me frustrated. It's not fun. So I walk in late. I roll in late. I'm trying to like sneak in, like, oh, I've been here the whole time. And immediately the teacher calls me out. She's like, Spencer, like you are an hour late. And I'm trying to play it off like, I am, And she's like, outside right now. And she fucking takes me outside and starts to chew me out.
Like this middle school or something. Like in sixth grade.
Like it's middle school. She's sunning me, as you put it before.
So she goes out there and tries to sun him and lecture you like teachers do, like, oh, in front of the classroom. Oh, we pull him out in front of the classroom like you're 16 years old.
Right. Yeah. It's fun. And she was like, you need to take yourself more seriously. I take you seriously. People in this class take you seriously. You need to believe in yourself. And I just said straight up like, look, I do take myself seriously. My problem is I don't take this class very seriously.
You just hit her with the hammer.
Yeah. And I wasn't trying to say it like...
You hit her with that Hebrew hammer right in the dome.
Yeah, dude, right in the dome.
Did she get shocked? Did she not know how to respond to the programming
she did that little like blink, where it's like brain not... And she's like, okay, well, that is a problem,
It's brutal.
But I didn't say it like I wasn't trying to dig at her. I was saying like, this is my problem. Yeah. Honestly, I'm having a hard time taking this class seriously. I told her I've got a bunch of music shit I'm doing outside of class that I'm trying to like, I'm trying to make a career kind of happen. And it feels like a waste of time for me when I'm sitting around watching other people warm up or like, talk about what song they're selecting or whatever. So she walks me back in, I'm supposed to be like all in trouble. Everyone's kind of like quiet and like looking at me, like I'm like a bad guy or whatever. I'm like a fucking douche or I'm like a rebellious or whatever.
They're all completely fooled by the silliness of the whole situation.
Yeah. They love her. They love her. And like, I get it. Like she is a fun, entertaining teacher and it's easy. Like all you have to do is show up and fucking do your best and you got an A, Yeah. It's like that. And so it's also hard to take seriously because of that. So they like her because of that. And it's like, it's supposed to be a fun, safe space, which is like, those are the two things I hate the most about school right now. Predominantly the safe space shit. But the fact that everything has to be super fun. Like it's like daycare. You know what I mean? Mm. It reminds me of daycare where I'm like, you should be trying to teach people shit. You should be chewing people out and shaming them and embarrassing them in front of their peers when they get things wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All my favorite teachers always did that, and they made me like a little bit afraid to fuck up in class. And that fear motivated me to go home and study or to practice my shit, you know? And
Exactly.
And now there's none of that. You know, fucking Kyle can sit on the back in his phone playing Tetris as the whole time, you know?
I was in this, what was it? It was like philosophy of morals and ethics or something, some philosophy class. And
Yeah.
there was this girl guy who sat in the front row, Game Boy, the whole class, and would take the headphone out every once in a while and go, yeah, but it's subjective, and then put it back on and go back to him. And the professor would just be like, everything's subjective.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for that.
Thanks. But that's the kind of retarded arrogance some of these people had in this class.
Yeah. Dude, it's rampant nowadays.
Yeah. Dude, PSU is something else. You're talking about PCC, though.
Yeah, PCC. Yeah. And I think PCC is a little better than PSU because PSU takes itself more seriously. Therefore, you have like more hardcore like people, like, you know, more hardcore social justice people and like, you know, people who are you know, just take themselves really seriously. Whereas like PCC is much more humble. Everyone's like, yeah, I'm a fuck up. I'm in community college. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that aspect I like about it because it knows what it is, but you know, it's hard to take some of these classes seriously because of all the fucking clowns and goofballs but then all the teachers being like, oh, you're doing great. You know, this is amazing. Amazing job.
Yeah, treating them like children. But do the people see that they're being treated like children?
Not. I mean, I have to imagine it's a very slight few.
What's the age group we're talking?
We're talking everything from like 19, like fresh out of high school, all the way to like there's an old lady who audits the class. You know, like a straight up like 60-year-old lady in there.
Who audits the class?
She audits it. Like when you audit it, you don't have to pay for it and you don't get a grade or any credit, but you just get to come in and like, you're like, I'm learning for myself, you know, like a lot of old people audit classes, which is cool. Like,
Jesus, that's what they fucking call it.
Yeah. They call it
free.
Yeah. It's free, but you don't get the credit that you're basically paying for.
Do you have fucking pink eye?
No, I don't think so.
What's wrong with it?
I did go muff diving the other day.
Oh yeah, is that what gave you fucking pink eyes?
No, I just have fucking itchy eyes, dude. Itchy pink
eyes.
From
eating muff?
No, I'm fucking kidding.
It's a hairy muff, isn't it?
No, dude, it's clean and sleek and shaved.
Wow. Mm-hmm. On a 50-year-old? I'm just kidding. We won't go there.
You son of a bitch, dude. You son of a bitch.
What,
How
dude?
Dare
you like
How dare you try to trigger me?
There.
I do like some older ladies. And if there's any moms out there, dude.
I was thinking about it the other day. And have you ever heard of moms? Whoa, dude, now you're a man whore?
No, what? No.
So I was thinking about it. There's a term for guys who like sloppy bottom girls. Guys who like whores. What is that? The term for that? Have you heard of that?
Sloppy bottom girls, dude.
Men who love whores. LinkedIn. That's not what
Wait, I want to see what that is, man.
Guys who like whores.
Why is it a LinkedIn page, dude?
Word. Fuck, what is it? I don't know what the fucking word is.
Ah, fuck. Is there a male equivalent to calling women a slut?
Whatever. So,
dude.
And you got to think, no, they don't have a fetish for girls who are whores. Like, yeah, tell me about all the dicks you've sucked. That's not the hot part in it. You know what I mean? That's not that's not what turns them on. What turns them on is that maybe, you know, the reasons why those girls may be better at sex. Like, think about some girl who's vanilla, never done anything in her life, never had a thumb shoved in her butt, never fucking ate a dude's cornhole or nothing. They're not going to be very fun.
Right.
No. And they're going to have like a hairy asshole.
Maybe. You know, chances are high.
They don't like to take risks, let's put it that way.
Sure. They're not very adventurous in the bedroom.
Yeah. And then you get these girls who fucking get their cornholes all waxed. It's like a ritual before they get fucked, you know, they can put some fucking, you know, put some meat down. Sorry for the kids. This is Twitch.
Dear God.
Well, I'm trying to edit myself.
Dude, the children are more fucked than we are.
Oh my God, they're savages.
Yeah.
16-year-olds nowadays,
oh, boy.
They'd beat me up.
Yeah.
Just for fun and laugh at me.
Yeah, they'll fucking shank you, dude.
They'll just stab me?
They'll just stab you.
Yeah, and the girls are all roofing themselves.
Oh, don't even. I mean, that's not that our generation does that too.
Yeah, I mean, same generation, dog. It's just the younger
No,
they are,
dude.
the worse they get.
No, dude, it's a new generation now. It's generation like Z or some shit.
Is
Millennials.
it different generation already?
Yeah.
Like every 2 years, a different fucking generation?
No. Millennial went from 1987 to like 1997, basically. Or like some people say 2000, but now there's, kids in high school who were born in fucking 2003 or fucking 2005 or whatever. And those kids, that's Generation Z, I'm pretty sure. Or whatever. Like they're a new generation where they were born with an iPad.
All right, who names the generations?
I don't know, dude.
Who are these fuckers?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. But let me
have an
finish.
idea who it is. Yeah, keep going.
Let me finish. So really quick, basically the performance starts. There's the fairy girl goes. She sings about how the world could be a magical playground and how we are all heroes and stuff like that. And it's just like peak in-person cringe. Like there's no YouTube cringe compilation that could ever give me the same feeling of watching this in person. Like,
that's sad.
Oh my God. Like,
you're just there like trying to get this face off of your fucking mug.
Yeah, like I can't watch it. Like I literally can't watch it. I'm literally like looking at the wall because I'm just like I'm literally like for so many of the performances I was looking at the wall because I could not watch.
But you can't fucking plug your ears.
No, you can't. So I'm listening to it, but I'm just like trying. I'm getting like PTSD.
What's even worse is that there's people around you.
Yeah.
But what was their reaction? What was the people around you's reaction?
Just super. They're just trying to be very supportive. And it's just like, you're in a safe space. That was incredible. Yes. But then it's like, I'm just like, they're so disingenuous too, Like I clapped for everyone. I'm not trying to be like that was terrible, like.
You're like sitting there, stop.
I mean.
Please stop.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't say it, or I tried not to show it.
I mean, that's a lot of music, though. You hear artists who aren't professional. Most of it's just cringe.
Yeah, a lot.
Especially when even mainstream music, like shit that does become popular, you're like, I can't believe people think this is good. And this is the formula I figured out, okay? If I cringe, okay, that means women and children are going to think it's awesome.
Yep.
So I can almost like make someone cringe, be like, that's perfect.
Yeah. And then
Then I know I could sell that to women and children.
If it makes you cringe, if it makes like a 20-something-year-old man cringe or an adult man cringe, then it's perfect.
Yes.
For women and children and just like stupid people.
No, whoa, Jesus. No. Simple emotional beings.
Simpletons, yes.
That's fucked up, dude. I was a woman and a child once. I was gay till I was like 10.
But you were still a boy.
All right, fair enough.
You were like,
I was just,
yeah, okay.
I was just,
That's a whole other can of worms right there, dude.
What do you mean a whole other can of worms? I was just making a quick point.
Okay, no.
Do you want to dive into that?
I kind of do. I mean,
all right, I tap danced.
Wow.
I did ballet.
Wow. You did ballet? I didn't know you did ballet.
Let's just say that was the end of my tap dancing career.
Why?
Because I had to fucking do ballet like a little queer boy.
Whoa, dude.
Don't have a problem with queers.
Dude, football players play ballet?
Yeah, exactly. That's what they were trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, football. No, they fucking don't.
They
I'll tell you why they
do.
I'll tell you why they do ballet. To fuck all the girls in ballet. I was 4 years old. I wasn't fucking nothing.
Yeah.
I was doing little ballerina shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And literally like halfway through the class, I was like, Mom, I don't want to do this. Like in front of everyone. And she's like, okay. And we just left.
He's about to freak out. We're going to take him out of here.
Nah, I wanted to be like fucking river dance and all that shit.
Oh, weird.
But that...
Dude, it's all good, man. I loved like opera when I was a little kid, when I was like a little 4-year-old kid.
It's not bad. It's
pretty gay.
That's not gay, dude.
Opera's pretty gay, dude.
No, it's not.
I don't
Shut
know.
the fuck up.
I think opera's pretty gay.
No, when you're a little kid, you think that like everything's gay. That isn't.
No, I didn't think
Transformers and.
Well, yeah. After the fact, when my parents were like, "Yeah, you used to get up on the little table and pretend you were Pavarotti,"
exactly.
And I would be like, ah! And I was like, "That's," and then I was like, "That's
awesome.
fucking gay, dude. Give me a fucking."
No. People try to like embarrass you or something.
Yeah. Yeah. But
It's like, listen, I've shit my pants every single year of my life up until this point. Don't talk to me about embarrassing this.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say.
You gotta come clean, dude. Gotta come clean with us. Every time you shit your pants, you were telling that goddamn story on this goddamn podcast.
Okay, so
stream.
So this past week, I was on the phone with my friend, our bandmate, and just talking.
You had your guard down.
I had my guard down. I'd just eaten like a spinach salad. You know what I mean? Like a spinach and avocado and chicken type of a thing. So it loosened me up. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to rip a fart here. I'm just walking down the sidewalk, you know? And it was just like a, kind of a thing.
So did you shit yourself or did you shit your pants?
Well, I think technically it did get through to the underwear. Because, I was on my way to work. And so I had to I was like, the work is the closest bathroom that I know where it is and I have access to it. So I was like duck walking.
Whoa. How many feet did you have shit in your ass?
Like
how many
steps? Like a football field, dude.
You had a football field?
I had a football field to go, yeah. Easily 100 yards.
That must have felt like 100 miles.
It was a long ways, dude. And there was a crosswalk involved.
You had to
there was a cross.
You had to press a button.
There was a cross. Yeah, I had to press a button and stand there, and I was just like, and the whole time I'm on the phone with my friend, and I told him, like, dude, I was right when it happened. I was like, stop, dude. I just shit my pants, dude. And he died. Yeah, he died. Well, I wasn't. I'm just like, what? Am I gonna pretend I didn't?
No, fuck
like
no.
a little.
You
bitch,
tell everyone
dude?
you can right away.
Yeah. And I told my coworker later, after the fact, after I got myself cleaned up, and we had a good laugh about it. But when I got in there, I was just like beeline to the back to the bathroom, and cleaned everything up. It wasn't that bad. It was like a spot on the underwear. It was mostly just myself.
So you had
I cleaned up.
So you had some butt juice slip out into the some butt water.
Yeah, it was like clear butt water.
Slip into your trouse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was your ass crack?
Oh, it was a mess.
Gooped up? Yeah.
It was a mess, dude. Yeah. That's where the damage was. But that's okay. You can clean that,
So did you like soak a sponge and like fucking try to blot your undies and then
you got it, dude.
You do the pull them down.
Yeah, pull them down real careful. All while clenching, still clenching,
Still clenching.
Oh yeah, I thought if I unclench, like shit would just fall out, or some shit. I didn't know.
Doesn't it feel amazing though when you get back to a shower and you just get to scrub your ass crack?
Dude, it feels
because
so
that's
good.
The worst if you're doing it, and so you have to then work your shit.
I had to work my shift, dude. I had to work my shift, and then I had to go over to my girlfriend's house after that. And
she licked your nuts like nothing happened.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even shower. No, I did. But yeah, so
and that's how we got pink eye.
Oh,
I fucking knew it,
dude.
Because she ate your ass right after.
My eyes are always like beady and red.
No, you have a corner of your eye looks like you got fucking shot with a BB.
No, dude, I was just rubbing it. That's what happens when you rub your eye. It was just
your eyes are looking all sunken.
Sunken?
Yeah, it is sunken.
Like, what is
it? All that spinach you've been eating?
No, dude.
What's wrong with you, dog?
No, dude, I'm still fucking.
You can't even control your asshole. You can't even control your asshole. What's wrong with you? What happened?
I don't know. I think it's because I'll put my body through like a day of like shit eating, and then I'll be like, oh, switch it up. Now we're eating super healthy, and it'll be like, what, dude? You got to give me time.
It hasn't forgiven you for the damage that's been done.
And I forget what else I ate, but I don't know. That's what I remember. But anyway, that was my shit story. I got all cleaned up. I did the blotting. I just used a bunch of paper towels and like got them wet and like a little soapy and like tried to blot it all out, and it worked pretty well.
Yeah. So I was thinking about, people like to, actually, I should tell this story. This is kind of funny. So we're all hanging out, a little party thing, get together. One of my girlfriend's friends comes over and is hanging out, after the party, we're all hanging out, whatever. Actually, Blaine, who's been on this stream, was here as well, hanging out. Mm-hmm. This girl's like, I'm tired, I'm gonna go to bed, whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, cool, yeah, sure. Sleep on this futon. I'll not say names, not to embarrass anyone.
That's so nice of you.
She was really drunk. So she wakes up in the middle of the night, like 6 a.m. or something. I don't know what the fuck it was. And has to go to the bathroom to puke. And we're hearing her puke. And she's like, do you guys have a towel? And so she goes to the bathroom to pee or something, but ends up puking, but can't hold her pee. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, dude.
So I had a little pissy towel. Maybe she trickled a little down her leg or something. I had a little pissy towel I had to clean.
Oh, nice.
And this, I'm telling you, people, never, when you have to puke, say you're sick, say you're really sick, and it's coming out your asshole and it's coming out your mouth, put your asshole over the toilet. Never puke first. You never puke first because you're going to shit yourself.
Yeah, that's...
You blast that shit out as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Once you feel it, you go, boom, asshole in the toilet.
Right.
And then if you have to, because you know what that poop's going to do, that poop's going to send you puking real quick.
Yeah, dude.
And so, boom, you puke in the poop right there. Boom.
Well, or if you're really prepared, you got your trash can.
If you have a trash can,
your
you're
legs,
good.
you know, so you're on the toilet seat, and then you got the trash can ready to go, so you can just like puke and then like take turns. You know what I mean?
That's basically me every time I poop.
Every time.
Every time I go to the bathroom.
You're asking me what's wrong with me.
Yeah, I am. Because I don't want you to go down the same road that I went down.
But you look great, dude.
Thanks.
You look great.
Thanks, dude.
Garrett's looking good.
I mean, I could get some sun.
Yeah, you're looking a little ghostly. I'm lucky because I'm in the like shade, so I look like I have more color, but really I'm like way more pale. I'm like,
hey, you kind of are in the shade there a little bit.
I know, it looks like I maybe have a tan. I kind of like it.
No, you look like you're actually like kind of like leathery face over there.
Hey,
you need some lotion, bro.
I do need dude, no, that's a problem. I use some lotion and it got me all fucking weird and crusty. I feel like with all that shit with like moisturizer and like chapstick, I feel like I don't know. I just don't trust this shit because I feel like once you put it on your skin, then your skin gets used to it and it needs it. And so when you stop, your skin gets extra dry. I think that's what's happening to me right now.
Oh, you know? Dude, I feel it. There's no curing that shit. No. You got dry skin, you're fucked. Yeah. You know, the Illuminati's putting something in that lotion to make your skin dry.
Yeah.
Sunscreen gives you cancer.
Dude, I don't fucking trust sunscreen, but it's like the sun gives you cancer too. So they're like, pick what kind of cancer you want. Mm-hmm. You know?
I just don't want ass cancer.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like the worst.
Yeah.
Skin cancer is treatable pretty quick if you get on it, like right away, you know?
Skin cancer ain't shit, dog.
No, I know. It just happens all the time.
I could take some skin cancer on, head on.
Yeah, you might go.
Oh, dude, I have some weird marks on me, man.
I got one of those too. Yeah, see?
I got all sorts of weird marks on me.
Ooh, right there. Ding. They're going to have to scoop that out of my head when I'm like 60.
That's melanoma tumor.
Melanoma,
yeah, for sure. So back to what you were talking about.
Right.
Your fairy friend did her little Save the World song.
She did a Save the World song. There's this two.
Does it get worse than that though?
There was the he, him, it, zim, zer person. Dimitri, who we've mentioned before on this podcast.
Who is actually a girl with titties.
An Asian girl.
Appears to be.
Right, but and even the teacher, dude, she's gotten it wrong multiple times. She's like, and obviously Dimitri, she wants to do, and she'll be like, he. And like,
oh my God, like a fit, like throws a fit.
It's he.
Oh and my God.
Yeah, dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, and because the teacher can't get it right because it's like you're looking at a girl. You're looking at a girl. It is very confusing, especially when you're trying to teach a class and you're not like, what does everybody personally identify? Like, I'm trying to teach a class. I see a girl and I'm like, well, for example, Dimitri, she likes to do this. It's he.
Don't get mad at us because your parents decided to give you a borehole instead of keep that cock and boobs like you originally were supposed to have, and that your chromosomes are actually a guy. Don't get mad at us because you look like a girl and your parents did fucking drugs while you were in the womb to turn you into a fucking man-woman. Don't get mad at us. You should be getting mad at your fucking parents.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
get mad at your parents for having shit genetics.
She's clearly mad at her parents too. Like,
yeah, oh yeah, you were saying maybe they're super conservative and she's like pushing back on that whole thing.
That's my theory. I don't think that they're like hippy dippy. Like, no. You know, I think that they're like ultra conservative and like they really like put the smackdown on her maybe, and now she's like, you know, with the internet, she's like, well, actually, it's a spectrum, and like, look at me, mom and dad, so is
Asperger's and autism, and you got something of it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so he performed, and It was like one of those.
Right?
It is also an acceptable pronoun. That
what were since you've memorized their little OCD spiel? What is it?
Hi, I'm Dimitri. He, him, his, it's.
Too much vox. What do you want from us, Captain?
Oh, turn it down.
Turn it down, bro.
Dog.
Turn you down.
Dog, that's the whole point of this, is to fucking listen to
Discord. What about Discord? Where
Discord,
are we calling? You calling right here, bro.
Dude,
you calling right here, my guy.
Boring.
You only get text. That's all you get. Honestly, if we got you on a call, I'd roast you so bad you wouldn't even know what to do.
Captain Ani Lamont.
This is boring. Because probably mad we were talking about fucking trans people, and he's probably got a big old dick click going on. Captain.
All right, look. So he, him, it, his, hit, her, zims, is started to play, or rather she had someone who was playing the guitar for her, and she was just sitting there like awkwardly like swaying and wouldn't come in when they were supposed to, you know? So everyone starts looking around at each other like, is this supposed to happen? Like, what's going on? You know? She's supposed to start singing, and then she it's like she woke up from a trance and was like, oh, and she looks over at the person playing guitar, is like, wait, what? And it was just like this awkward moment of like okay, can we start over? Like that kind of a thing, you know? And she
it's
like moved
a
closer.
shitty Saturday Night Live gag or something. The song never starts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she moved closer because she's like, oh, I couldn't hear the guitar. It's like, dude, I was way farther away. I could hear the guitar, you know? It was weird. And so that was very cringy. And then her song was about like being a freak and a reject and like, oh, wow, you're so fucking.
Was it acoustic?
Tortured. Yeah, of course. It was
an acoustic guitar.
Acoustic guitar and her singing. Yeah. And then there was like these two people who did like a duet, and they're like clearly banging. And it was just like awkward and like they were like looking at each other while they harmonized and shit like that. And
they watched way too many, those Tallest Man on Earth and What's Her Face or whatever videos where the people are doing a duet in there.
Yeah, they're like looking deeply into each other's eyes and shit. It was just very cringy on multiple levels, and it was made worse by the fact that I seemed to be the only person who could understand that, like who understood that what was happening.
What did the guy say though before his performance? Was this the guy, the pretentious, cute guy in the class?
Oh yeah. Well, he said this. He said that after the whole performance, like, I'm just really grateful to have the experience to share and grow with everybody. And all the girls were like,
like this is the end of a yoga class or something.
Yeah, no, dude, he looks exactly like the kind of guy who would be like long hair and like fucking all like skinny and lean. You know, he's just like, yeah, you know, I'm so thrilled to be able to share myself with you all and grow.
This guy's a low-key rapist.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like,
yeah.
And he was like, he like looked at, like, we made eye contact during it, and I was just straight like,
yeah, stop. You're not buying what he's selling.
No, and he like,
because they're like forcing that emotion onto you.
Yeah.
These good feeling emotions. It's so glad that we're together, and this is just like Portland in a nutshell. A bunch of these fucking goofballs.
Yeah. And so fake. That's the unfortunate part. It's like, it's one thing to be positive and whatnot. I get that, but then it's like, it's another thing to like really fake it and like try to shove it down people's throats.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot in these cases, especially in like a community college setting. So I really shouldn't be surprised that the whole thing was this cringy, but it put me in a bad mood. Getting chewed out by my teacher. I was just like, why do you have to be like, you know, I'm good at this shit. You know, I'm like better than a lot of these people, and I come and I perform and I did my song and I fucking did a good job, you know? And, and then there was like a girl with cerebral palsy who sang. Fuck, dude. It was just sad, man. It made me like legitimately sad and like think about like how grateful I am to be able to like walk and speak and stuff. And I was just like, fuck.
But once again, this is like a Saturday Night Live skit.
It is, man.
Where they're like, all right, let's get the person with fucking cerebral palsy to sing a song.
Yeah.
They're stuttering.
Yeah. Someone was holding a mic to her face.
My God.
You know, and then the other teacher, there was like another teacher who was in there playing the piano and like also singing it, like, so
trying to help her along,
and she just like you know,
That's
could
so
barely
fucked
even
up.
do it. It was fucked up, man. It literally was like heartbreaking because it was a sad song to begin with, and then to have someone like struggling over the whole thing was just fucking rough, man. And you know, like, all the power to her. Like, I mean, good for her for fucking trying to do that shit. That can't be easy, you know? But I just...
Surprised you didn't break out laughing, dog.
Dude, no. No, it was sad. It wasn't even like... It wasn't even funny.
Okay, I was going to say, because you could get pretty morbid and eventually it just becomes funny.
No, I know. But in the moment, it was just pure... It was agony. It was like painful. And then she, of course, got the biggest round of applause, and she got like 2 rounds of applause, which that's fine. You know, that's fine. She got more applause than I did. That's cool. Whatever, man. I don't care.
Because they were so happy the song was done.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, yes. Yes. You got through it. Thank you so much.
Over. Yeah, I don't know,
tough.
dude. I don't know.
It's tough.
It was rough. So that was my morning, and I'm gonna go have a talk with the teacher on Tuesday. Just to like
a one-on-one.
I'm just gonna explain to her like where I'm at with my life and how I feel about the class, and I'm gonna be respectful and everything, but I'm just gonna let her know like it's kind of a big waste of my time, you know, especially because it's 3 fucking hours long on a Friday, which is like my one day off of work where I could be doing other shit, you know, and so it pisses me off when I have to sit around and like wait for other kids to like get warmed up or like talk about their week or whatever the fuck, you know, and like the amount of singing time which is what the class is about. The amount of singing time we each get is like minutes in that 3 hours, you know, and I'm like, how is this, you know? So, yeah, so it got me all hot and bothered, and I've been ranting to anyone who will listen.
I think hot and bothered is like a horny term, dog. I don't think that's like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think that class.
Well,
I don't think that cerebral palsy shit got you horny.
She got me real hot and bothered, dude. I reappropriated it to mean angry because I was hot under the collar. That's what I meant to say. Got me hot under the collar. Like,
okay. Yeah, I've never heard that one before, but I'll take it. No. Speaking of shitting your pants, I might just try to gamble right now and break off a fart and see what happens.
No, dude.
I mean, I already shit myself this year.
No. Hey, what?
Well, hello.
Are you in that room now? Are you in that room now?
Yeah, he's over there.
Oh, isn't glorious?
Are you gonna join us, bro? Are you over here practicing?
Dude,
I was gonna go watch, a very heterosexual show.
Oh,
No,
cool.
you weren't. You gonna watch that stupid anime show, JoJo's homosexual adventures.
JoJo's increasingly less
Heterosexual.
Yeah, like less veiled homosexual show.
Wow.
It's like what is it?
Every generation.
Increasingly less subtle.
What is it, like the grandkid of the original JoJo? Like each show is like the next person in line. Like
each season,
right? The son or the grandson.
Yeah.
So just like in real life, getting gayer and gayer as each season goes on.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Just like in real life.
The weird is borderline homosexual, but hey, if it's a good storyline, whatever, man. All the power to you. Every single guy looks like fucking Brad Pitt.
Well,
it's hilarious.
I mean, it's anime.
God, but it has to be that gay. Maybe I'm the only one who sees it's gay.
Maybe it's not gay at all, and you're gay because you think it's gay.
I was gay the first 10 years of my life.
You were gay. Mm-hmm. So did you go to a camp or something? Like, well, how'd you get rid of that?
Every young man's gay till he's like 10.
Dude, I was smashing puss when I was 8.
Dude,
I was diving in muff, man.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
What, eating 8-year-old clit? What's wrong with you?
No, dude. No, look, I would play these weird little games, and yeah, there would be like a little fucking weird little like diddling.
Little dry humping?
Yeah.
Little dry humping?
Yeah,
it
was.
Come in your pants,
We were
but not
playing.
really.
No, we were playing Lion King. We would play Lion King.
Sniff each other's asses and stuff.
Totally. Yeah. No, exactly. No, dude, I'm not even. And I had to be like 5 or 6, dude. Like running around. We would run around, hunt, pretend to be lions. Then we'd go back to the den, and it would just be a fucking. It would just be a fucking free for all. And I'm talking. This is like under a playground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like teachers would come in and be like, "What are you guys doing?" And be like, "Nothing." Like I knew it was wrong.
Just sucking Johnny's cock. 8-year-old cock.
No, dude, I was fucking straight as fuck, dude.
Oh, sure you were. I see what you're trying to say. You're like, let me see that dick, Johnny.
Come on, Johnny. Come on,
Sniff
you're
his
part.
ass.
You're part of the lion. You're part of the pride. You want to be part of the pride, dude? You gotta bust out.
No, we
see?
had some weird gay shit. Like basically every single one of my neighbors was lesbian or homosexual, and one rapist and like 3 homosexuals basically. And so all these, it'd be like, yeah, we're spending the night in the tent outside. Half the dudes are taking their dicks out, and me and Austin are like, all right, it's time to peace out, guys.
Good.
Look at this trick I can do with my dick. No,
thanks.
no,
Good for you guys.
no, I'm not taking out my dick. No, you can't. No, like 5th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relax, homo. You're
5th
already
grade, dude.
Yeah,
5th grade. That's like old. That's
dressing
a little
like
old.
a girl.
Because when you're 5, you can be like, "Oh, I'm just, I don't know what things are, and baby boo. Like, I like to be naked still." 'Cause
They're
I'm
all a
like,
bunch of perverts.
But 5th grade, dude, that's like 10. It's like 10 or 11.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, that's too old.
yeah. See, I wasn't gay anymore. At that point, I wasn't gay. So
you were just
when the
figuring
dicks
it
came out, I had realized,
Not for me.
not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dicks and assholes, not for me. They were doing this thing there. They had a trick with their dick that they would they put like their head on their stomach and it was like sticky, so it would like unstick and then like flop down.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, his little 10-year-old pee.
No.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah, and they were all circumcised, and we were like the only kids in the
So they were
I would have probably taken my dick out,
they were
but
trying to get after that dick sleeve, dude.
they were probably jealous of my dick clit.
Your dick.
Let's be honest.
Clit dick.
The foreskin's the male clit.
The foreskin is?
Changed my mind.
What? The foreskin, dude.
Be jealous.
I am jealous. I don't agree. I think the
I
head.
think really fuck with guys that haven't been, or guys that have been circumcised.
Yeah, wait, what, dude?
But it's
Is there something I'm not fucking experiencing, dude?
Yeah,
I've
there's-
heard that it's more sensitive because you guys have like a little covering over it, so it's not like my
It's
my
a
dick's,
built-in pussy.
my dick's been just like rubbing against my pants my
Oh my
whole
God, it's
life.
just beat to shit.
You know, yeah, it's
I
rough,
tried
man.
to pop that shit out and walk around with my foreskin pulled back, dude. It's just horrible. Horrible.
Not a good move.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh, it's painful.
Yeah, no, it was a horrible move, and it's what's it? It's just fucking tender. It's just so
Yeah.
All right, Austin, keep telling us about how tender your
We're talking
cock
about
is.
some tender fucking dickheads, dude. Tender dickheads. That's our next song name.
Tender dick.
Well, no, that's our band name.
Tender dickheads, dude. People need to
We're
know.
nice. We're dickheads, but we're nice.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're not. It's not sexual.
Also, we're like we donate all of our proceeds to like stop circumcision.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it's our wheelhouse topic. It's the most important thing.
And you can like wheel me around because I've been circumcised, so I'm like the one who's like traumatized.
We'll just go around
and everything.
flicking your head of your dick. Like, see, it has no feeling.
See,
Nothing.
I'm like, nothing, man, nothing. You can close a book on it, dude. I don't feel it.
You'll be breaking cinder
Fucking
blocks with your
callous
dick,
dickhead.
with your circumcised fucking.
Do any
piece
of you
shit.
want this? No, no. You could be pure. You could be pure like these two are still.
And you just like barely nick my. I'm like, oh,
Oh, you like jizz a little bit.
yeah. That happens, dude.
Dude, yeah. I don't know. It is a very weird practice. I've heard a lot of weird excuses for why it's a thing, but I still don't really know if I've
How
done
did they
any of
make
them.
that normal? I was the weird one growing up.
Right. Yeah.
I
No,
was
I
the
know.
weird motherfucker
Yeah.
who has the normal thing.
Right. Who has the normal human body, the untampered with human body, and
now-
you're the weird one.
And that's where I think that's like the number one conspiracy theory right there, is where it's like they got us believing something is like, oh no, it's for cleanliness and for
Right.
no. It's because of some creepy shit people are chopping
Yeah.
off fucking tops of dicks.
It's so that
it was to stop the sensation, to stop masturbation. They were
Exactly.
trying to get people. It was birth control.
Yeah.
And you can try and
Birth
look
control.
it up. It's
Masturbation
the guy,
control.
Kellogg, the same guy who made the cornflake cereal, led a campaign for circumcision.
Oh my
For
God.
religious, and
Dude,
you can
no way.
fact check me on that. I would never say something so outrageous.
that
I would.
does sound pretty
yeah, the
outrageous.
cornflakes guy wanted foreskins. It was the cornflakes were in the foreskins.
yeah.
Were in the cornflakes. It was sweetener.
Kellogg guy,
foreskin.
John Harvey. Oh,
You're gonna get, dude. Look up
John
images.
Harvey
I wonder
Kellogg.
what images come up.
what?
I wonder what images come up with that.
No,
Look at that mustache. What a guy.
Dude,
what a
seriously.
fucking guy. All right, let's see
His
here.
face has a foreskin.
Harvey Kellogg. Let's be honest. Kellogg is not
A
not
Jewish
his last name. No, That's what I'm saying.
Kellogg's.
It seemed
Seventh-day Adventist Church
That's-
is a Protestant Christian denomination which is distinguished by its observance of Saturday, the seventh day of the week in Christian and Jewish calendars, as the Sabbath.
interesting.
Saturday, huh? They had it all wrong.
Yes, I know. It's the actual Sabbath.
Well, that's
There's
what
a
the
reason
Jews
why
think,
they
yeah.
changed the Sabbath. There's some reason why, but it's a dispute. And
Yeah, they're always disputing silly shit in the Bible.
exactly.
It's
We should
Saturday.
worship on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, not Saturday. Oh, views on sexuality, masturbation
screen.
prevention.
Share the
Good
screen
on.
with them.
Good on. Right there.
Masturbation prevention.
Yeah. As leader of the anti-masturbation movement, Kellogg promoted extreme measures to prevent masturbation. He circumcised himself at age 37, dude.
He circumcised
Himself at age 37.
That is some
That
weird
is
shit.
so twisted.
Oh, here we go.
His methods for the rehabilitation of masturbators, including measures up to the point of mutilation without anesthetic on both sexes. He was an advocate of circumcising young boys to curb masturbation and apply a carbolic acid to a young
No,
woman's
dude,
clitoris.
that's
in the plain facts for old and young, he wrote. Oh God, a remedy which is almost always successful in small boys is circumcision, especially when there's a degree of phimosis. What
the fuck is that?
Oh, and that's a clickable link. No,
dude, don't click on the mimosas.
why would you? I know. I was gonna make fun of that. It was clickable. That you shouldn't click that. But I'm glad now that you weren't sharing the
Fuck,
screen. 'cause it's
dude.
gonna
I
And
don't
the
want
image,
Dude,
the
was
image
is that a
keeps
foot?
popping up. The
Is that a
image,
foot? Is that
I
a
don't
foot,
want to
dude?
know. I don't know. I don't want to know. Let's not worry about it. Let's
shit,
not worry about what phimosis is. You can go Google that one, or don't,
Oh fuck.
or don't. The operation should be performed by a surgeon without administering any.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, go over there, fucking masturbate to JoJo.
Fuck, dude.
As the brief pain attending the operation will have a salutary effect upon the mind, especially if it be connected with the idea of punishment. Jesus Christ.
Some twisted shit.
That is some twisted shit. The soreness, which continues for several weeks, interrupts the practice, and if it had not previously become too firmly fixed, it may be forgotten and not resumed. So basically, what kind of weird sexual thing problem does this guy have where he's like he can't stop masturbating, so he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna inflict pain on my dick for several weeks, cutting off a piece of it.
Yeah.
That is so insane at 37.
Dude, that is, you learn something new.
Fucking Masturbators Rehab, Masturbators Anonymous.
Oh my god, dude.
We have a rabbi chew the end of your dick off.
Yeah. It's not weird at all. Dude,
It is insane.
That is so fucking crazy. I had no idea that was the case. That was even crazier than I was imagining. But yeah, that's a very weird practice, and people are completely appalled by any sort of female circumcision, of course, as
Exactly.
they should be. But it's
Oh my god, it's so terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Cutting off their clit.
yeah. But male circumcision, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, you want to be clean, right? Or like it looks better.
Dead dick over here. No.
Yeah, dude, but I
And
can
you,
just
dude,
last
let's be real. It didn't
forever.
stop you from masturbating.
No. Not
now
at
you
all.
just masturbate and you have absolutely no pleasure. So you might as well just fucking
It's kind of like it's like you have an itch and you're just kind of scratching it.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like an itch and you're scratching it like a girl's scabbed up borehole, you know? All right, so
You are foul.
what?
You have
What?
problems, dude.
Think about it. Actually, don't. Let's see here. He also recommended to prevent children from this solitary vice, bandaging or tying their hands, covering their genitals with patented cages
Yeah.
and electric shock.
Oh yeah.
A good one, guy.
Good. That won't fuck them up
He's
at
like,
all.
yes, we'll shock them. We'll shock their little dicks. They'll touch their dicks and they'll get shocked. Yeah.
Dude, and
I cut off mine. I cut off my foreskin.
Look at me. I'm
Look
great.
at me. I'm great.
I'm great. I
I've
never
tried
masturbate now.
the cage myself.
Yeah.
I've tried the cage and the shock method myself. It's great. It works so well. I don't even touch my dick anymore.
Dude, fuck.
Weird ass motherfucker.
And that's how you make a serial killer. And then the first serial killer was born.
So in Ladies' Guide in Health and Disease for Nymphomania, he recommended cool sitz bath, the cool enema, a spare diet, the application of blisters and other irritants to the sensitive parts of sexual organs, the removal of the clitoris,
No.
and nymphi.
No.
I don't know what that is. None of that, Mr. Kellogg. I'm never eating cornflakes ever again.
Dude, fucking boycott cornflakes.
Fuck cornflakes,
dude.
dog. Cutting off fucking his own foreskin.
Jesus
37, creepy
Christ,
motherfucker.
Man, people need to know this shit.
Later in life, yeah. Let's see this one. Did he regret cutting off his foreskin? Let's see here. Never retracted his claims. Wow.
Wow.
He really stuck to it.
Well, good for him.
Jesus. And this guy's just killing it. All right.
Wow, and he was writing in journals and shit.
This is hilarious. Well, I think we can cap this stream off with that.
We're not going to get better than that.
That was disgusting. So,
oh my god.
all right, we'll be back someday. Peace.
Peace.